Alright guys, we have this 2010 Honda Civic. We're gonna be removing some old film. You guys notice it look red. It's a weird look. They cut the brake light. I don't know why they did that. But anyways, kind of talk a little bit about this. Some customers, they don't know the reason why this happened. Most of the time they blame either the guy that did the job, they think he didn't did a good job, he didn't apply the film right. That's why, it changed the color, or it's doing, pretty much just fading. Even the labor in this is really bad, man. You see a lot of debris. Anyways, so I'm gonna explain you exactly why this changed the color. So most of the times, people shop around and, like anybody else will want to save money. If they're trying to go with the guy, it's gonna charge you cheaper and telling you that you're getting a lifetime warranty. So, do you know what lifetime warranty means? You don't. So this is what happened. This is dye film. Now, dye film is kinda say it's just a material full of ink. So, eventually it's kind of like wearing a black shirt every day. So eventually this will fade, which means they either change the color or stuff like that. So now, it's a difference in films. Some people think we all use the same film, so it depends on the brand. You're getting better, you're getting cheaper. It's not like that. Any brand, big brands in U.S.A. Okay, guys, I'm talking made in U.S.A. So I'm gonna make the number one that everybody knows because it's a big company, 3M. Then we have Lumar, Formula One, Suntec, SWF, Johnson is still good company as well. So that's the companies. Medical is pretty good too as well. So it's a few companies that I can name like right now. They're made in USA and they will give you quality films. But the difference is all these companies that make, either 5 different grades or 4 different grades of films. When I say grades, it means they're gonna make something dye, to carbon, to metallized, to ceramic, to nano ceramic now. Or nanocarbons, depends. Every company works different. But now, again, we start at number 1, which is dye film. So normally, most of the companies, even myself, when you guys call, we give you the entry-level price. But this is the difference. We explain you, hey, look, this is my entry-level film. You get a 3-year warranty. So I'm letting you know why we give you a 3-year warranty. I'm not the shop that's gonna tell you, $100, $120 lifetime warranty, and you guys get this. Some customers don't understand that. In the beginning, you guys are happy because you think you got a good deal. And, at the end of the day, you didn't. Now, this guy, 2 years later, now, this is not the first customer to go through this. There's many customers that we get, and we explain them, what happened. Now the company or whoever did it, they don't want to fix it. Why? Because, of course, for $120, there's no way they're going to fix this. They already think your car, they're not going to remove and retain. So now the guy, he's paying more money. So right here, we're going to teach you how to save money in a smart way. So again, be really careful. Again, buying film, but this is dye film. But now, what I explained about made in USA now is Korean companies and Chinese films too as well. So this is Korean, guys. Anything that's gonna turn red or completely clear, it's Korean. I'm gonna roll this window up a little bit. That used to be the original color. You see right here at the top. That used to be the original color. So this is the reason why we want you guys to understand. Always trying to explain customers the difference, how this industry work, like why we give you this price, why you pay more, why you pay less. And then, we give you the tools and then that will be your choice, whatever you want to do. But again, this is Korean film. So now all films are the same, It's companies that, they charge cheaper compared to my company or different tint shops, that we do work with authorized dealers, materials made in USA. Anything made in USA is more expensive, so trust me. I got customers sometimes, they're like, call me, hey, how much are you charging for ceramic film? Well, we told them starting $4.99. They're like, oh, well, the guy, on the corner is gonna charge me, $200 with ceramic, with lifetime. And I was like, when I ask them, I'm like, okay, well, how do you know ceramic? Well, I don't know, it's ceramic. So ask yourself that question. If you're gonna tint your car, be careful. Get the knowledge first, Call a couple shops, ask them what kind of films they're using, why they give you a lifetime. Because, this is the thing, you as a customer, let's say, you call and I give you a price, $150 lifetime. Just because you hear lifetime, you're, oh, okay, perfect, I'm getting something good. But how do you know that? How do you know what you're getting? If you call, ask your tint shop, okay, why it's a lifetime? Can you explain me why it's a lifetime? Because anyone can say lifetime. We can do the same. We can tell you it's a lifetime. But how do you know it's a lifetime? Why it's a lifetime? How long? How long the material's gonna last? How the material's made. So ask those questions, or ask the question yourself before you're trying to save money. So again, if there's any question, give us a call. We can give you any information about films. We can tell you which companies are good, when not companies are not good. You know what I mean? Be really careful. You know what I mean? Anything, whatever you buy, wherever you go. Let's say a guy, explain you everything about the film, like, oh, you're getting this, stuff like that. If you trust the people, just tell them, hey, look, I'm gonna do my car, but I want to make sure I get paperwork through the manufacturer as well. So besides, give you a company receipt for our companies, like myself, I give you a receipt from my company. Besides that, we give you manufacturer back warranty through Santec as well. So be really careful. Again, I'm making this video so you guys can get an idea why these materials, one, to learn why materials do this. Second, because again, most of them, they're like, oh, because they use cheap company or the guy here did it right. It's not that, the guy, pretty much he used cheap film. It's a dye film, it's Korean. These materials, that's what they think to do. Look at it. He already removed one. That's how the material used to be. So now, another something that I was gonna say is the different dye qualities. Like I explained you before earlier, dye films, those are the ones that tend to fade. But some dye films, they're made with high quality. They last you longer. They last you over 5 years. Some materials last you, maybe 6, 7 years. It all depends how you drive your vehicle. As a daily driver, the car is, most of the time in the sun. Your materials are kind of tend to fade faster. But let's say if you weekend car, you know what I mean, it will last you longer. But again, it's different qualities of dye as well. So like, if I compare my dye film compared to this, my dye film is king. Why? Because my material it takes probably about 4 or 5 years to dye to start fading, but it doesn't do this. It will turn purple. It won't lose the color because this is, again, you see this, you can see the original color, how dark it was, and it went lighter in red. So again, that's a difference. So if you guys paid even $150 for something like this, $120, $100, you used to pay a lot. I mean, this is super cheap. This is the material that you see now on Instagram, guys posting, oh, get ceramic film for cheaper, don't pay over prices, stuff like that. Be careful, guys, be careful. So call any authorized dealer. If you have more questions, if you don't feel comfortable, you can either go 3M website, Lumar website, Santec website, Formula One website. It's all these companies that I named, they have a website. They have their own page. You can go through them. You can even call them if you want to. If you want to make sure you get quality, you can call them and like, hey, look, I'm interested in my car. I'm looking for authorized dealer. Sometimes they even give you a search. Hey, you're looking for authorized dealer. You put your zip code. They will send you to any authorized dealer. Yeah, and that's kind of a way to know if they're really using what they're using. So again, wherever you go, if they give you a lifetime, just making sure that's the question. Okay, you say it's a lifetime, but why is a lifetime? If they're able to answer that question and go over with you in details, go ahead and do it. But they don't tell you that, they just tell you, oh, it's a lifetime. Don't worry about it. Be careful, because you can end up paying more than what you're supposed to, trying to save money. So how we make you save money in a smart way, this is how we do it, all right? So myself, my true lifetime, you pay around $250. This customer paid $120 for his car, okay? For lifetime. So now, after 2 years, he's paying me $150 for removal because it's not easy to remove the film, especially the back window. So it's a process, A lot of people think it's just you peel it off and that's it. It's not like that, If you want to do quality work, you have to make sure, you go over the details, making sure there's no glue on the edges. I can go over and over. But again, now he's paying for removal. Now he's paying to retain, plus whatever he pay on top. So if you put your money together, man, you didn't save no money. You spend more money. So that's what we explain the difference right here. Hey, look, this is what you get in. That's what we give you a lifetime. This is the reason why. And you only spend one time. You know what I mean? Which means, you're really saving money now. This guy, he saved money the first time, but he did it on the end. Now, pretty much, he's paying close to $500, you know, and to be honest with you, for $500, you can either get ceramic film. So he says at the beginning, he can probably get something even better heat rejection. Now, something that I want to talk about it, not because you think your car, it doesn't mean that you get a heat rejection. Be really careful. The customer, he said, as soon as he got the car, you know, he noticed a little bit of difference, but it was not like, oh my God, you know, my car stays super cool. And that's the reason why these Korean films, they're not really made to reject heat. You know, they're just more made to give you the look, the cosmetic look, and kind of the UV. But these materials lose the performance. You know, in the beginning, they can work kind of okay, but then, you know, as soon as the materials start fading, they lose the performance. Materials lose the performance as well. So this customer, that's why he's redoing it, because it got to the point like, dude, like, it's like I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? And now my car looks ugly. And it does. Look, if you see this car, man, I mean, it's in good shape. You know, it has nice wheels. Paint is in good condition, but it's just this would make it look bad. So I know it's a long video already. I'm gonna do a quick video after this is done. You know, something you just can see it, the difference in how car change. All right, guys, thank you. All right, guys, it's finally done. Look at the difference in this. Huge difference already. 5% complete. Tremendous difference.